did you think? What did you like about it? I'll be honest, this is probably, oh sorry, go ahead.
I like how it's
So the tempo changes, yeah. Yeah. Do you know what this song is about?
A lullaby.
It's a lullaby, right? And so it starts off really soft. Hush, you boy, don't you cry. You know, and so it's this like, no, please, no, hush, little baby, go to sleep. When you wake up, you'll have all these little horses, and then you can hear the horses kind of prancing, you know, bum, 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 bum. You can hear this trot, 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 and then it's kind of this gallop. And then it kind of does that a couple different times. And to be honest, in terms of like artistic expression, I think you guys have one of the most challenging pieces on the program because you have to, like, it's really complicated. Copland looks easy on paper, and it really requires a lot of musicianship. So I think we're doing a good job bringing that out. I think we has to have more things to do. Yes, please.
I like how it was like horses, like actually horses like playing.
You could hear them. You could hear them even before I made that comment while they were performing the piece.
Yeah,
That's
I was
great.
gonna say that, but then I was waiting.
Oh, okay, cool. Waiting for us to stop talking. That's great. Somebody else. What else did you like? I really liked Daniela's yada, between the verses. You know, it was really lyrical and it was very beautiful. And I thought you guys did a good job at supporting her harmonically at that time. What suggestions do you have? Come on, this group right here, you guys can make a lot more comments. These two rows, second row and the third row. Yeah, thank you.
This is just my impression, but you two need to look at the first violinist more, because she has the beat. She is the one that sets the beat, because she's the leader of the group. So the cellist, I noticed, because I am a cellist, was falling behind a bit, and you were looking more towards the violist than the violist, or
It's a violin.
second than you were at the first violinist. So I mean that's understandable since she had basically part of at the beginning.
Yeah. I think in terms of keeping tempo together, I think that this duet between the piano and the cello on like the second verse and then at the very end still needs to slow down, and you guys need to be together. If there's anything that you can work on before tomorrow night, that's probably be it. That will make a big difference. We want the contrast between the really beautiful, soft lyrical section and then the horse trotting section, and right now they're both fast, right? So we want a slow, hush you boy, don't you cry, slower. Go to sleepy little baby. And then blacks and bays, dapples and grays, you know. And so you want more contrast. So when you play the melody, it has to be slower. And that means that you two both need to play slower together. Okay? Don't go rushing off and doing, playing part really fast, because then you're gonna leave her in the dust and she's still playing the stuff that you're supposed to be accompanying. So be really careful with that. You guys can work on that. Other ideas, suggestions? Yeagi or Randen?
Yeah, I have one. A rhythmic idea. Sometimes the ensemble kind of fell apart a little bit. You got back together and it kind of came back, but most of it was because some members were rushing and some were dragging. And keeping the beat steady is always important. But one way that I found to work the best is to keep the subdivision in your mind. So in this piece, what is the subdivision? What is the smallest note in the piece? The 16th note, right? So let's try this. Where's maybe a place that would be a good place to start? But actually, Caitlin, can we hear yours? That dotted 8th note at the end. Let's go kind of after D. Okay. After D, yeah. Let's play that part at 51. And what I like you to do is play all 16 notes. Dun 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 dun. So quarter note is how many 16th notes? Quarter note is how many? 4. 4. Okay, good. And of course, a dotted 8th note is 3. Okay, there we go. So try that right there. Okay, just 3. Just 3. Good. Any revelations of how you're playing it before? Any revelations? Is it different? How? Yeah, this was slower. Whether you were playing it quicker, right? So you were rushing down that a little bit. Okay, so we'll go with everybody at 51. Can you find 51? Let me see what that is for you. You have an E. I think it's this one here. Yeah. Can you find that, Danielle? Okay, 51. Everybody does 16 notes. Da, 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 da. So, yeah. Half note will get how many?
2.
8. 8 of them. 1 E and 2 E and. Good. Okay, let's take it now in context. See if you can kind of keep that. Okay. Let's go with D. Letter D. Maybe we'll do some beatboxing. All right, here we go. It works. 1 and 2 and D and go. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. All right, here we go. Everyone join in. Here we go. 1 and 2, letter D, and go. 1, D, yeah, right. 1 and 2, and ready, and go. 1, 2, and 1. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and bouncing pizza. 1 and 2. Okay, I just gave you a little tool that you kind of lock it in, okay?
It's caffeinated Copland.
Right. But then once you get the rhythm right together, then you gotta have that internally. That's what makes it so hard. Like Dale was saying, that's what makes it so hard. The internal pulse has to be really steady. But keeping that. Yeah. So. Here.
Thank you very much. Did you have any comments? Yeah.
Oh, no, well, just, same thing that Dale was saying
Okay.
earlier about, lullaby, and you're trying to put the baby asleep, right? I have a 2-month-old baby, and I know how hard it is to put the baby to sleep. And if you play too fast and the baby gets too excited, she won't fall asleep. So think about a little brother, little sister that you are trying so hard, so desperately to put to sleep. And you play that really soft. And once the baby's asleep, or the once the baby's awake, you want to make it more exciting, right? So completely contrasting. And but the slow sections, you can make it a little more lyrical and slower, so that it's calm and relaxing.
Especially the last line where the cello plays a solo. That's like the final.
Yeah.
She's finally going to sleep. Okay.
Yeah, you can slow down at the end too.
It needs to be
Take your
super
time.
soft and really sweet and lyrical. Okay, so, all right, very,
Very nice
very,
job.
very